The Nigerian Railway Corporation has entered into a partnership with the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative with the objectives to transition from diesel to compressed natural gas to enhance efficiency as well as sustainability. Now, this move aims to reduce diesel expenses by 70%, significantly lowering operational costs. The Managing Director, Nigerian Railway Corporation, Kayode Opeifa, says the broader economic benefits include reduced fuel costs, lower transportation expenses, the stimulation of freight movement, and reduction of inflationary pressures. Well, the MOU includes plans to establish CNG conversion centers across NRC facilities nationwide.
We're now joined by Kayode Opeifa, Managing Director, Nigeria Railway Corporation. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight tonight. And I mean, one can only imagine that this definitely is a significant move and will be a game changer for the Nigeria Railway Corporation. But I wonder if you listen to the report there by Georgina Ndukwezainka, who went to the streets, and people are complaining about, CNG. With this move, with this transition from diesel to CNG, how do you plan to scale the hurdle that stands before you with issue of accessibility and availability of CNG?
Thank you very much, and let me say that I watched the report, and the report in itself is very educating and instructive. What our partnership sought to achieve is what some of the people who responded talked about: to deepen the penetration of CNG, to make it more accessible, to make it more available, and invariably to remove the issue of scarcity, if at all that exists. And the involvement of the Nigerian Railway is part of the federal government a policy on agency partnership. And why we got into this, we are a high diesel oil user. In fact, in this country today, we're probably one of the top 3 users of diesel. And diesel also constitutes a huge percentage of our expenses. And we strongly believe by diversification of energy will give us better energy security and also reduce our operating costs. How? We use a lot of generators that are powered by diesel. Our locomotives are also powered by diesel. So our partnership with the PICNG is not just about diesel. At the same time, it's also about alternative gas energy, including LNG and solar power, or whatever energy source they prefer. So I believe, and we believe strongly at the Nigerian Railway Corporation, that our partnership, by making our facilities which are available nationwide, wherever gas is available, the PICNG will provide mother stations that will convert the natural gas to compressed gas. And they will also use our stations to create more CNG dispensing stations, just like the respondents alluded to. We are also providing education training through our 4 training schools across the country, where we train young Nigerians on a 3-year program that is certified by NAPTEC. And through this program, more Nigerians will get into the CNG technology. So what you will see is more people who acquire knowledge about what CNG is all about. Our facilities, our properties across the nation will provide accessibility to CNG facilities, will provide availability of CNG to people, and it's going to be a win-win situation. In fact, this is a game changer.
Interesting.
In the CNG value chain. Great.
We live to see it, Mr. Opeifa. During the signing of the MOU, you also said that this will save you 100 million naira monthly. That is what was reported. I hope it's correct. But that's a significant amount. If you say it will save you 100 million naira monthly. But the question really is, how does it translate to the commuters? With this reduced, are we likely to see reduced tickets, improved schedules, or upgrade rail facilities across the country?
I strongly wish as an individual that we can bring down what we currently charge. But let the truth be told, we are currently charging highly subsidized fares. Our fares have not changed since the year 2000 and I believe 2017-18. We've been charging the same amount for our trips, and our trips are highly subsidized. Now, with what we change is our expense cost and the level of our subsidy for mobility. So when we said about 100 million naira monthly, it sounds a huge amount, but seriously speaking, that's the truth. That's how much we will save from diesel on a monthly basis. Just to power our locomotives alone, to power the generators that powers our facilities is huge. And if we can save 100 million out of that, what that would translate to is better efficiency, better service delivery. We will be able to acquire more locomotives. We'll be able to acquire more, government will be able to acquire more locomotives for us. And these expenses will translate to more movements of train. So more Nigerians will now be able to enjoy our facilities. What does that translate to? They will be able to save more money from their living expense, put more money in their pockets, and make their lives better. And I can tell you practically one example. Just today, it was a blast. All our stations are filled with people who want to travel from Lagos to Ibadan, from Warri to Itakpe, from Abuja to Kaduna, and the same way back. But the availability of our rolling stock will not take the number. So we have to, by tomorrow now, we are going to run in Warri Itakpe. When we are supposed to be maintaining our equipment, we are going to put our facilities on the run to move. In Lagos, we are introducing additional movement in around 11 a.m. and at about 2 p.m. In Kaduna, we're adding more coaches to our line so that we can accommodate more people. So those are the things we will use the resources for. So what we're saying is that whatever we can save to bring down the cost of operation, it doesn't mean it will immediately translate to reduction in rates. Reduction in rate is already below cost. So what we're saying is that to make us more efficient, and it will improve our redundancy.
Yeah, but with
and if there is a need to bring down the cost, we will bring down the cost.
We hope there will be a need to bring down the cost. I mean, with the improved efficiency and availability that you talk about. So how soon, will this CNG trains come on stream? And maybe you want to also tell us, some of the high points of the MOU signed, with the PCNGI.
Okay, sorry, we never said there will be CNG trains.
CNG
we
powered.
Said we have accepted
CNG
powered. We never said we'll give you CNG power trains.
Oh, okay. So what exactly are we talking about here?
So we said we have entered into a partnership, and I listed the 4 areas of the partnership.
Right.
Training our students and our engineers on the CNG retrofit technology, making our facilities available to train Nigerians, retrofitting all our diesel engines at all our stations to be powered by CNG, and then we will retrofit some of our locomotive power engines to use CNG. As of today, let me tell you, we have completed the retrofitting of one engine to use LNG. And that is a complete, and that is going to be repeated. It will be easier to use LNG than use CNG. So the PICNG project is not just about CNG. It includes CNG, it includes LNG. It includes the use of gas-based technology to power locomotive engines. So if CNG will power, for example, shorter distances within our MTT, like we are going to commence now, movement from Jos to Kuru via Bukuru, We are going to commence movement from Mina, possibly to Kaduna. Those are short distances that can use CNG. For longer distances, you will use LNG. We have completed the proof of concept with LNG, and that is ready to go. All we are waiting for is to fund it and put it on the track. The CNG at this point is to deepen penetration like the respondents said. They want more modern stations. We have the capacity to make that available because we're all over Nigeria. They want more filling stations. We have that capacity because the Nigerian Railway Corporation is all over Nigeria with mass real estate spaces. They want these conversion centers to be available cheaper. We have facilities that can be made available at reasonable prices so that the thing can be available. So by our relationship, what we have is deepen human resource capacity in this country, deepen penetration, deepen availability, deepen accessibility, and make all the issues that you have displayed by the respondent a thing of the past. And that is what that is. And at the same time, on our own end, we have also agreed to partner to make sure that our coaches are available to educate people more about the CNG. And for us, it will bring down our operation expense. We have done our calculation. I can tell you that is the fact, and it is a reality.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Kayode Opeifa, for explaining that. Not CNG trains, but the engine-powered.
Absolutely.
CNG. We'll be watching the space. Thank you so much. We heard you've added more trips because of Salah to some of your routes. And we'll hope to bring you back very soon to talk about your plans for perhaps investor PPPs when it comes to rail corporation in Nigeria. But that will be another time. Dr. Kayode Opeifa is the Managing Director of the Nigeria Railway Corporation. Best of luck. Thank you.